Is it a surprise that real estate agents are now saying this is the best time to buy? No. One of the biggest cheerleaders of real estate agents, we have Barbara. You know Barbara, she's from Shark Tank.
Toilet. Squatty potty.
She's the real estate expert on that panel. And she is saying that right now is the best time to buy a house. And the real estate agents are cheering. Yes, our fearless leader. But we're gonna jump into it, guys. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And make sure you check in the description and in the pinned comment. I have a newsletter where I talk about things that I don't talk about on this channel. You will love it. It's free. You cannot beat that. But let's jump into it. It says here, Shark Tank star Barbara Corcoran insists now, right now, at this exact moment, every minute counts is the very best time to buy a house, despite interest rates hitting a 23-year high. Does that make sense? What could make Barbara from Shark Tank believe that this is the best time? And then she has a long line of real estate agents that are cheerleading saying, yes, you're right, Barbara from Shark Tank. This is the best time to buy a house. What are they talking about? If you don't buy now, you're going to lose out on the best wealth creation in the last 20 years. If you don't buy now, there won't be any houses left. Shark Tank star Barbara Corcoran has some bad news. Interest rates are never going to be as low as they were during the pandemic again. But she's got some good news too, that the current rates hiked to a near 23-year high by the Federal Reserve make now the ideal time to enter the housing market. Hey, I'm not a genius, but let's take a look at this. So they're saying, or Barbara's saying, and real estate agents are saying that right now is the best time to buy a home when interest rates are at 8.7%, when homes are unaffordable, meaning they continue to go up and up and up. I mean, there is some areas where prices are coming down, but they're not coming down to a ridiculously low price. So what can make it the best time to buy a home right now? Or is it all clouded by commissions? With real estate agents not really having anything to do right now, and there being 4 to 5 times more real estate agents than there are houses on the market at this moment? Could that be the reason why it's the best time to buy a home right now? To fill the pockets of real estate agents and not help you get the best deal that you possibly can get right now?
Oh, snap.
But I want to take a look at this too. I want to read this to you. It says here, Corcoran is a fierce advocate of taking risks. Says she once again sees opportunity for buyers to get ahead in the market if they're brave enough to try it. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to risk, because that's what it says, risk, and then be brave enough to try it on the biggest purchase of my life. The biggest purchase of my life. You're telling me, a real estate agent is telling me, Orlando, don't worry about it. If you're brave enough to try this, you may come out on the other end whole. What? You're telling me you want me to risk it all?
All right, let's go to the casino then.
You want me to possibly fall into bankruptcy by taking this crazy leap of faith that you're telling me to do? And this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I say that you have to read in between the lines. Barbara is saying on one hand that this is the best opportunity, but then in the next sentence, she says, if you're brave enough to try it. Does this sound like someone who is an advocate for you to safely, now I know people call me square. Orlando, you're boring, you're conservative and all this other stuff. I get it. If you want to play crypto in the housing market, then by all means, take this risk. But let's go to another reason why she believes this is the best time and why other real estate agents believe the same thing. This is the best time to buy a home. She believes there's going to be no houses around and that prices are going to go up by 10% or even 15%. Now, this can be debunked by my last video. If you just watched my last video, I debunked that inventory is continuing to go up, guys. And as I've said previously before in other videos, you have to understand how this works. If demand is so low, which it is right now, no one is buying houses. This is the reason why we're starting to see all of these advocates of real estate agents come out and say, look, this is the best time to buy homes. Don't be tricked by it. But if you watch that video, you would understand the low demand is creating more inventory on the market. Because as I always say, everybody's situation isn't your situation. People still have to put their houses up to sell because they're moving, getting another job, consolidating, whatever it is. There are people who have to still put their houses on the market. And we're seeing that, guys. But guys, you don't have to take my word for it. Let's give some examples of what's actually happening in this economy that would be, a red flag to anyone. We have an apartment complex in San Francisco loses half of its value. Half of its value. I'm not going to go into depth, but I just want to read a little snippet of this, right? The value of a luxury complex has shrunken by nearly 50%. The recent appraised value of $279 million, or about $370,000 a unit, is well below the loan balance of $384 million and half of its 2018 value of nearly $544 million. This property is going into default, guys. Now, does that sound like an economy that is doing great? That an economy where interest rates are going to go down? In an economy where you believe this is the best time to buy a home right now? I would say no, but hey, let's give another example to debunk this craziness that real estate agents want you to believe. Let's see here. Big banks are quietly cutting thousands of employees and more layoffs are coming. What? More layoffs are coming? How could this be? Only if someone could be telling you this information years and 6 months, 8 months before it actually happens. But let's see here. It says here, even as the economy has surprised forecasters with its resilience, lenders have cut headcounts and announced plans to do so, with key exceptions being JP Morgan Chase. The next 5 largest U.S. banks cut a combined 20,000 positions. Now, this isn't old news. This is current news that is happening right now. Let's take a look at this chart here. It shows you every bank that is decreasing their employee count. If you were to take these real estate agents' advice and you just bought a home and you overpaid for it and now you're getting kicked in the butt by taxes and insurance because those have went up, and you're getting kicked in the butt by inflation, gas, energy, everything going up, and then you lose your job, what are you going to do now? How are you going to pay for that overpriced home that you purchased because real estate agents told you this is the best time to buy?
It's an evil world we live in.
We take a look at this and we see more layoffs are coming. Now, this is the banking sector, which is getting hit hard. We understand that. But I keep telling you guys, it's not only the bank sectors. It's spreading all the way across. Ford, GM, all tech companies, Amazon, medical, it's starting to consolidate, guys. So you have to be prepared for this stuff. And don't fall just because a superstar from Shark Tank is telling you this is the best time to buy. Don't get caught up in the craziness and think,
you know what? I'm gonna go buy a house right now in the worst time possible.
As always, guys, I hope you got value out of this content, but you know you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video. Yes, this video here. It will help you understand what's going on in this crazy housing market, financial news, get into your first rental property. I promise you the information you will receive from this video will be gold. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.